Okay, another week of NER PCA racing with the Dallara F3. This week we are at Phillip Island in Australia, and I thought I would do a hot lap and maybe just some commentary on how I approach this track. So here we go. First, I'll just let this go in with the rear camera here, so you can see what a lap looks like. Then I'll take it into the cockpit and I'll do some commentary, and then I'll let you guys watch the full hot lap in cockpit view so you can see what's going on. So let's just start with showing you the full lap. All right, so this was lap 34, lap 35. Okay, lap 35. So not my fastest lap, but I think probably one of the better examples. So let us go in cockpit and where it was, and I'll take you through it. So approaching turn one, you want to get yourself set up on the left, obviously, maybe even on the curbing, just to widen the first turn up. You don't need to get all the way to the left as you exit the last curve. You want to just take your time getting over here just to shorten the distance. So I'm taking my time. So you can see the turn in there. This is flat. So you really want to minimize the amount of tires that you're scrubbing coming through the corner. So do use all the track, because if you do try to come over quicker for the next turn, you will scrub speed. So you can see here that the car has plenty of grip to go through here flat, actually tight inside line, but I'll actually track out here. Track out as much as you think the car needs, and then get back. And you don't need to get all the way over to the right, mid-track here. And you can see the darker pavement where all the rubber is in the middle of the track. That's generally where the line is. You want to follow it through there. To me, it's not a heavy braking zone here. This is more of a, just brush the brake, 6, 5, 4, 3 through the gearing as you're going through the turn. And then you want to get on the throttle as soon as possible. I'm usually just as we're about at the top of the hill and cresting here, try to get back to the curbing. I'm full throttle there. And as you can see, it doesn't look like you're going to be able to make it through here in full throttle, but there's plenty of grip in this car. So have faith, get on throttle as soon as you can, and then track the car out and just hold the line. And you can see, or maybe you can't, but the back of the car is rotating quite heavily here. So just get comfortable with that. Get comfortable with the car being, I guess, uncomfortable, and slide. You're going to slide a little bit through here, maybe even, but hold that throttle, because if you lift here, you're going to lose tons of time. This corner is pretty straightforward. It's flat. It's almost a straight. There's really nothing that interesting about it. Just minimize, scrubbing tire. And then get back to the left as soon as you can. So staying left. I like to get my tires on the curbing up there. I don't know if it's faster or not, but it feels better to me, just because I have a better line of sight into the corner. And so I actually brake on that curbing, and just at the 100 or just before the 100. So you can see I'm braking here, which is just before the 100, and braking pretty aggressively. I'd say this is threshold braking in a straight line, and down into turn 1. Oh, not turn 1, the hairpin. The hairpin is going to be late apex. So I have a tendency to brake a little bit deeper, and then try to get the apex on the other side of the hairpin. So here you can see into the corner, and just carry as much momentum as you can. I actually dropped to first gear here. It actually does cause the car to slow down a little bit more, and then the rear end will just step out a little bit just to get the car turned. So starting to get on throttle, 2/3 of the way through the corner, and full throttle right there. Again, you got a lot of track out here. There's a curbing that you want to get your tires on, so just get on it, and just let the car take it there. And in here you don't want to get on the green stuff on the other side of the curbing. It will upset the car, especially if you're still turning. Get on the curbing on the right, braking in a straight line to scrub most of your speed. I'm actually dropping into second gear through this corner. Probably can be taken in third. I've tried that a few times. Just to see if it was faster. For me, it's not. So I'm in fourth, and then I'm scrubbing speed, going to third, turning in, trying to get to the curbing on the other side. Again, this is another little bit of a late apex. And once, let's see, am I still in second? No, I dropped a second. Second, again, to get the car to turn a little bit more, and then trying to get on throttle as soon as possible. And actually, with this lap, I actually got on a little later than I should have, and probably that's what cost me some time. So here I'm on maintenance throttle, just building up throttle, and probably should have been on almost flat right here. But I get on flat here, and I have so much room over here on the right. I didn't even get over to the curbing, so I didn't use all the track, and I should have got on earlier, but that gives you the general idea. Here it's pretty simple complex. It's straight, not straight, but it's flat. Again, just trying to maximize speed, try to minimize tires scrubbing. Up into sixth gear, probably sixth gear until entering the corner. Then I drop into fifth gear as I'm turning. That slows the car down a little bit. It also helps the car turn. I have a tendency to stay on the inside. It's more comfortable over there. There's a lot of grip, almost following the curbing. I do track out a little bit as we get up to the top of the hill, and then try to get back because you're braking at that 50 marker or just before it, and it's downhill. So this is the one area where I think there's going to be a lot of incidents. People over driving through here and braking too late, and downhill braking too late. You know what happens? You're going to go off, and it's nasty over here. So if anything, get your braking done early. I try to get over to the curbing. This time I didn't quite make it, but it's close enough. I'm braking just before the 50, and I'm downshifting all the way to 1. You want to kind of put your tires right on that curbing where it's the furthest out. There's a little bit of hole in there. That's where you want your tires, and then you're accelerating almost full throttle when you hit that. Right here. So try to get on as full throttle as fast as you can. It's okay to be on the other side, the left side of the track here, because you have some time to get back over to make the left-hander. So I'm on full here. A lot of grip here. As you can see, track is a lot of camber. It falls off pretty quickly, so be careful. But keep it on full throttle all the way to the curbing. And then there's that little bump on the curbing over there. You don't want to hit that, but you want to be just to the left of that as you start to make your left-hand turn. And here, you can get on throttle a lot quicker than you think. But I would say that you're just kind of like throttle steering through here. And then full throttle as soon as you think you're going to be able to make the turn. Now, keep in mind here, this is a very, very long turn. Once you decide you're going to be on throttle, it's best to stay on throttle. So really work on this corner, trying to figure out when the optimal time is to get full throttle, and then just be confident and stay on it. The car has got so much grip. And this corner, again, not hard in the F3. There's a lot of downforce. But again, you're just trying to minimize the amount of steering input so that the tires are doing, not slowing the car down. And you're tracking out here as much as you think you can without scrubbing the tires. Slowly get yourself back over. And that's a lap of Phillip Island. Okay, I'll go back and we'll do this without any commentary. All right, I hope you enjoyed that, and we'll see you at Phillip Island on Tuesday for the race. Thanks, guys.